I went to and participated in the 1995 City Hall protest, where there were thousands of high school students and CUNY students protesting tuition hikes. I was there and I saw the magnitude and the power of the students in the community and workers organized on a daily basis. But there's something else going on. What is going on is something deeper. It's not just about tuition hikes. It's not just about cutting funding, key programs for students. The system of capitalism is in fact breaking our lives on a daily basis. We were told many years ago that if we went to school and we worked hard, we can do better than our parents, that we can do better than our grandparents. But it seems that no matter how much we work, how much we go to school, how much we save some money, we just can't get over the hump. And so, this system of exploitation, this system of daily oppression on our campuses, in our communities, and in our workplace is sucking us dry. It is a vulture on our lives. And how must we respond? We must respond the way the South African working class and students and poor have responded. We must respond the way the students and the community in Missouri responded. We must respond the way the high school students in Berkeley responded by protests 2,000 strong coming out against racism on their campus. We must respond that way. We must respond the way our young people who are suing Obama, who are suing President Obama over the question of climate change, 8-year-olds and 19-year-olds taking the administration to court for their lack of any question of dealing with climate change. Sister brothers, we are in the midst of struggle and revolt in this country and around the world. And so you being here, you organizing, you speaking out, you saying, you know what, I can't take no more. Fannie Lou Hamer said one time, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so we must continue our organizing. And so what makes me so happy for this very moment is the simple fact that working people, students, are lifting up their heads. They're straightening up their backs. And they're saying that the way that we're living is unjust. The way that we're living is not dignified. And the only way that we can get our dignity is by standing up, standing shoulder to shoulder with our fellow co-workers, our fellow students, our community members, and saying we must organize. Anything that we've received in this nation, anything that we've gained in this nation has been through organizing. And it doesn't matter who sits in the White House. It doesn't matter who sits in the governor's mansion. It doesn't matter who sits in City Hall. What matters is who's protesting outside, who's organizing in the factories, who is organizing in the schools. That's where real power is. Don't you know, some people would say that the student athlete is a big dummy. But I tell you what, in Missouri, you saw those football players. They said, I'm going to stand in solidarity with my fellow students. And because it may not affect me personally, but I got to stand with them because they're fighting against the racism in Missouri. Some people have said that Missouri is the most racist state in the United States. In fact, could you imagine? Not Mississippi, not Alabama, but no. Missouri, the place where Mike Brown, over a year ago, that body was laying in the hot sun in Ferguson for 4 hours. It is that moment. It is that moment that inspired a whole new generation. What we know as the Black Lives Matter movement. What we know as the 15 Now or $15 minimum wage movement. These struggles are real. It's about changing your life. It's about saying, for the first time, that if I struggle, if I fight back, I can win. I can organize. And that there's no power on this earth that can move a people when they're sick and tired of injustice, of living undignified. So I leave you with these words from Fred Hampton, the 21-year-old member of the Black Panther Party in Chicago, who was assassinated on December 4th, 1969. He said, if you dare to struggle, you dare to win. If you're ready to struggle, if you're ready to organize, you will win. You can fight back, and you can move mountains. The struggle today is about getting rid of the dictatorship of Wall Street. It's about saying we need a system that's unique to ourselves, that speaks to our interests. I'm a socialist. I've been a socialist for over 20 years. And in fact, these ideas are more resonant than any other time that I can imagine. This is the struggle about ending the dictatorship of Wall Street, about ending police violence, about ending the kind of educational apartheid that we have in this nation. So I implore you to get involved. Find out about socialist alternative. Find out about the struggle, because we have a world to win.
All right, thank you, Algier. So I'm going to give the mic back over to Tafadar, and Tafadar's going to introduce their next speaker.
Do you want to introduce yourself, or do you want me to introduce you? You can introduce yourself.